teachers! My name is Carrie Sullivan. I'm a speech-language pathology graduate student at Bridgewater State University. And for my Capstone project, I am spreading awareness to the educational system on the availability of clear masks and the populations in school systems that would benefit from them, but also other strategies to use when clear masks aren't an option. The problem with masks that aren't clear is that they block communication, so they prevent a person receiving a message from viewing the communicator's articulators, their teeth, their mouth, their facial expressions to fully receive what the person is trying to say. This poses a problem because an estimated amount of 15% of our kids in school systems have some degree of hearing loss, and 5% of kids in our school systems have auditory processing deficits. As well as teachers, we can't forget about our adult teachers who also might be suffering from a hearing loss or auditory processing deficits. So hearing loss is due to damage to the outer, middle, or inner ear, where auditory processing disorder is due to deficits in the part of the brain that process information from the ear. Both conditions make it hard for these kids to understand spoken messages. Now let's add in the mask situation. It makes it 10 times harder for them because they can't look at the teacher to see their articulators or facial expressions to figure out what's going on. So as well as masks covering your face, recent studies have been conducted and they found that masks dampen your speech volume as much as 12 decibels with an N95 mask. This means that kids are without facial cues and they have a weaker auditory signal to hear from. And let's not forget the classroom can be a loud, distracting environment. Some teachers are doing virtual learning from school, which requires them to wear a mask. So they're wearing a mask and speaking through the technology. As you might know, virtual learning can be pretty tough with connections breaking up, poor auditory signals, kids speaking over each other, and then with them add a mask, it makes it really hard for kids to understand what's going on. As you can see, I'm wearing a clear mask. It's called the Clear Mask, and it's FDA approved. It's a Class 2 surgical mask, and it's fully transparent. The Clear Mask allows the kids to see your articulators move so they can understand what you're saying better, and it allows for you to see facial expressions where the non-clear mask doesn't allow that. These masks are a great option for teachers or anyone really who's trying to speak to the public and get their message across to those who might not be able to understand otherwise. So what can we do to help communication to these kids without clear masks? Teachers, you can speak slowly and incorporate pauses into your speech so that kids have time to process what you say before moving on to the next thought. You can incorporate repetitions in your speech and also encourage your class to ask for repetitions if they don't understand what's being spoken to them. Try to eliminate background noise as much as you can and incorporate things into your classroom to make it an acoustically friendly environment as much as you can. So that could be adding carpet or curtains to the windows. Use of amplification systems such as FM systems can be used to repair speech sounds that are broken down by the mask. Thank you so much for your time, and at the end of the video I'll be posting all the links to the information that I just said, including the link to buy some clear masks or to learn more about them.